Hello, and welcome to TreeVid TV. Today we're going to discuss the heel-in process, a step-by-step guide. Step 1, you must identify the voids. After setting a tree and digging, our spade extracts the blades, or spades, and leaves a gap or void around the tree roots, of which you must first identify and know what to fill. Step 2 involves scraping the vegetation. Here we want to scrape the excess around the tree and what's left on the root ball. You can turn it over and use it to fill in some of the voids, as the soil itself is nutritional and good for the tree. Or you may prefer to discard the scraps. It's completely up to you. But here you can see we're scraping the vegetation lightly and getting to a topsoil base. Step 3 is raking and grading that existing soil that you've left. You can rake it out and grade it out and go ahead and use some of that soil to fill in the voids. Step 4 is adding soil to fill those voids. At Instant Shade, we use a sandy loam topsoil. It's good for the fibrous root growth and new roots that are restarting. You may also use a very fine pulverized topsoil, whether it be bulk or bag. And as you use that material and continue to work it around the tree, just continue to kind of work in the voids, filling in where there's more gaps than others and putting more material where it needs to be. Next, this is where you may apply a granular organic-based fertilizer as we do. Instant Shade uses a mycorrhizal growth enhancer. We spread it around the voids where we've added some sand and work it in where the new root growth will begin to take place. Step 6 is what we like to call creating the donut ring. After you've worked all your material in and added your fertilizer, we want to build a ring around the root ball of the tree. That way, once the ring's formed, you can take a garden hose and work the materials down in the voids really well, soaking them in spots and finding areas where more material may be needed. Once all the voids are filled, we're going to want to do another final grade, really creating that donut ring and just continuing the process we've done in forming that ring and filling the voids in around the tree. Step 7 is a sure sign that the project is nearing its completion, as we put the final touches on the root ball by adding mulch. Instant Shade likes to add 2 to 3 inches of a good mulch basin around the root ball of the tree, and then spread it out evenly. We want to work it around the donut ring that we've created prior. During this process, be sure to pull the mulch away from the trunk of the tree or where the roots flare out from the trunk. We don't want this clumped or compacted up around the trunk. We want to continue to work that donut ring and almost create a pond effect where the water can soak into the mulch and really hold the moisture in all around the root ball. Step 8 is giving your tree a final drench. After all, it probably deserves a little drink after all the work you've put into it. Once you've completed the steps of healing your tree in, at this time it's appropriate to go ahead and add any landscape stone, whether it be decorative or natural. Here you can create your barrier and add landscape lighting to the tree if you like. At this point, it's time to take a step back and admire all your work in completing the heal-in process. Your Instant Shade tree looks great, and thank you for tuning in to TreeVid TV and finding out how to properly heal in your newly transplanted Instant Shade tree. Don't forget to ask about our tree preservation plan and extended warranty programs using EcoBrew. EcoBrew is Instant Shade's handcrafted organic fertilizer compost tea. Our compost tea is made from some of the best compost in the country, giving your tree the right biology and soil and nutrients that it needs. We have 2 different options. We can spike feed your tree in the 2 to 4 inch zone of the rhizosphere, or we can do a basal drench. Basal drench is soaking in the root ball and root zone with our compost tea. Our goal is to have the maximum enrichment without the harsh chemicals. So if you're browsing our website, instantShadeTree.com, scroll down to the Tree Care Organically picture and click there, or click the Tree Care tab in the menu. There you'll be taken to our services and all we offer using our compost tea, EcoBrew, Instant Shade's handcrafted product. Thanks again.